Hi, this is Brandon Spilley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the depth drop to broad jump. This is an awesome plyometric triple extension exercise for your athletes and your training program. You will need something to be able to step off of. The depth drop works great with the regular box jump box. So if you happen to have those, I would use that. But you can also use a bench or a step, a chair, anything like that as well if you happen to be training from home or remotely. So the reason we're performing the depth drop is depth drops are great for giving you some overload in terms of what you can normally jump, but it also is going to teach you to absorb force better. And then we're also going to work on decreasing ground reaction time, or ground contact time, increasing our reaction time to the ground. Now the broad jump option is we're basically going to get the stretch shortening cycle involved in this really heavily. So when I step off, the glutes and the hamstrings and everything are going to naturally want to stretch, and when that happens, they're going to stretch and elongate, and it's going to try to help catapult us further than what we could without it. So this is really going to help develop that aspect of your athletes. Now with the depth drop variations, make sure your athletes are ready for this. If they do not have good quality jumping and landing mechanics, work on that first with standard box jumps and body weight vertical jumps and things like that to get all that down. Once you get that down, then you can start implementing stuff like this. Just make sure your athletes understand that the height of the box is really not all that important to a degree. The box too height, that we can't do it correctly. If it's too low, we're probably not getting a training effect. We kind of need something in that middle range. So for me, I've got an 18-inch box here, and this works great for demonstration purposes, and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to get on the box here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step off, and as I step off, I'm going to try to land with both feet together, and then I'm going to perform my broad jump as soon as I hit the ground. So here we go. So notice that I'm trying to sync all that up, use that ability of the height of the box that's going to load all this backside up to jump as far as I can. Go. All right, one more time. So it's probably further than I would jump than if I just tried to do a regular standing broad jump, or ideally it should be because of the stretch shortening cycle. Now, this part is usually a little bit demanding on the body, so make sure you keep that into account in your programming. Depth drop work I particularly don't like to use in season. I like to save it for off-season periods of training. Now, considering the intensity is a little higher on this, I like to drop my overall volume down just a little bit. So I really like this for usually 3 to 5 reps for about 3 to 4 sets. I don't really crank the sets or the reps anything past that because I know that the intensity that we're going to get is usually a little higher. So if you haven't had any questions about the depth drop to broad jump, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.